Hey there, fans. Welcome back to another project update. It is the month of April, so we will be covering the month of March, all of our accomplishments and completions from the prior month, and that's what we're doing today. Month over month, we continue to grow. We picked up a couple of hundred more subscribers from the previous post to now, and we want to welcome you guys. So just a friendly reminder, this is a G-rated channel. We don't use profanity. We don't insult each other. We keep it friendly. We keep it respectful, and I'd appreciate it if you did the same. But I wanted to welcome you guys to our channel. Hopefully, you guys like the content, right? Every month we go over all of the accomplishments from the prior month, and that's what we get with these project updates, right? In addition to the growth to the channel, guys, we've got new artists that have been joining. We got one new talent to the audio team. His name's Aiden. Hopefully we'll be doing a interview with him pretty soon because he's actually getting in and doing some retouch-ups on the audio stuff along with Nolan in regards to the final version of Galvatron's Revenge, right? So pretty cool. Excited to get him in. He's been going at it right away. He got right involved, rolled up his sleeves. So I'm glad to have him aboard. And again, our team is expanding, which is phenomenal. All right, so in our agenda, right, we normally go over a couple of things, right? We normally go over what we completed in the prior month, assignments that are ongoing, any future assignments that we've got, and then at the end we go over the special topics, anything that's worth mentioning, right? All right, so in the prior month, before I get started, I want to do a disclaimer here because it's just you got to forgive me. I don't know what. There's been a number of comments asking for the next episode. I don't even know what to say to that because we're not doing episodes. We've been doing scenes. This is a movie. It is not a series. And what we've done is posted scenes. Now, we've mentioned it plenty of times before. That was the scene 19 was the last scene. Whatever we posted, I think it was in February, that's it. The movie's done. What we're going to be doing now, and we'll talk about it a little bit more in the special topics section, is we're going to be doing the cleanup, right? Looking at any mistakes, any errors, timing, walk cycles, the refinement, and then we'll premiere that, the premiere schedule for June 24th. I don't understand how simple that is. There is no new video as far as animation goes. What we're doing, the video that we're doing now is the content. We'll do other stuff to keep it interesting and stuff like that. But as far as new video or new scene, or excuse me, new episode, there's no new scene, there's no new episode. We're literally just starting Dinobots Unleashed right now. We got to do all of the modeling. We've got to do the storyboarding. We've got to do the recording. I mean, there's somebody who asked, when's Dinobot Unleashed going to come out? I don't know. Why are you asking that? We're in pre-production. Anyhow, forgive my frustration, but I think comments like there are questions like that are fall in the dumb section. Anyhow, let's go ahead and look at prior month completions, right? So we actually completed our character sheet for Starscream. He was a big announcement. I know a lot of folks have been asking about Starscream. Would he be coming back? Would he be getting involved? And as you can see, yes, he is. I can't wait to show. I can't wait. Seriously, what happens is, when you look at what took place in our RID, I actually liked his character in RID. It's a continuation, right? And his character was amazing in Transformers Prime. But the way that he essentially escaped the Predacons, gosh, that was terrible. That was not good. So I'm hoping that what we do will make sense, be logical, right? And then hopefully it'll, you guys will enjoy that. That's the other part, right? So we definitely did him. As far as 3D models, we completed Shockwave. So the Mad Scientist is back. We announced him, I think we announced him last year that we were doing him in our character sheet, but we actually got around to modeling him. It took me about a week to do, which wasn't too bad. Normally these Prime characters in the past have taken me like almost a month to do. I would say about 3 weeks. And the fact that I got it done in a week was pretty good. I'm actually happy because it's like, when you do one thing for too long, and I've been animating, that I was like, man, am I going to lose my modeling touch, right? So it's pretty good that I actually improved and got quicker. Starscream, mind you, I know there's people that are going to do it in a couple of hours, right? Keep in mind, I got a full-time job. I'm married. I got kids, a little one. My baby girl's turning a year this month. On the 22nd, she'll be a year old. So I got a lot going on. So I model this here and there on my free time while maybe my wife's taking a nap and the baby's taking a nap, or I stay up late till like 1 in the morning, right? So if I had 8 hours a day to work on it, it would take me a lot less time. But so before somebody starts, oh, it takes me, just know how the internet goes. The next character we did Starscream, right? We did Shockwave, we did Starscream. Starscream, we modeled them out. Now, in both of these cases, neither one has been textured. All we did was give them a basic material. What I plan on doing is doing the texturing in Blender and the rigging and texture, rigging and texture in Blender, right? We'll do all that there since that's where we're going to be animating. Let's see. We were able to do our artist interview with Ben. Cool guy, brand new to the team. Again, another fellow who's getting his sleeves rolled up and getting on in there, man. We spent the last couple of days, or the last 2 weeks, 4 different sessions. We have 4 different sessions where both it was Ben, Mike, and myself. We just went through the entire film, critiqued the heck out of it. I mean, everything, right? We nitpicked it apart. So we were able to do that. We actually had our last session yesterday, the 31st. So we completed that as well. And then let's see, we had 2 audition videos, right? We posted all of the new characters, all of the new characters that are coming to the sequel, right? We did 2 videos of that. We did, half of the, I shouldn't say half, but we did a number of characters in the first video. All of them had the Dinobots. They had, a couple of other, I think they had the Insecticon and Black Arachnid and Arachnid. And then for the second video, we did more so the Predacons, right? And we did Inferno and Starscream and Shockwave. So check out those 2 videos if you haven't seen it. It's not too late to audition, right? We haven't even begun, right? We want to make all the auditions. We want to give enough time to have people send in their audition. So go ahead, if you're interested in auditioning for one of these characters, please send that in. Send it to www.gman3330@gmail.com. Or you can go over to our website, www.primeanimations.com. You can also access my email from there as well, okay? Let's see. Ben also completed the scene 4 filler that we had. Remember, I mentioned how we had gone in and added some additional sequences to scene 4 in the space chase scene. And Jonathan, before we lost touch with him, he didn't load the file into our drive. So Ben actually completed that yesterday. So that's done and taken care of. So that's, like I said, Ben's been phenomenal. If you want to hear the videos, it's interesting to see how he gets started, what his likes are when he started to like Transformers. I'll do I'll link the video in the description section below. Ongoing assignments. I don't know if anybody's part of our community channel, but I did post the other day some screenshots of where Skylinks is at. I've begun modeling Skylinks. He's going to take me longer than a week. I already know it. This week I'm not going to be working on it at all. I'm spending some time with my wife. We're going to a concert, one of our friends' birthday parties. So I'm not going to be here this weekend or home working on it. I'm going to be out and about with the family. So this guy's going to take me a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll get it done this, in the month of April though. Predaking, one of our new artists has been tackling Predaking. He actually did the Insecticon model. We'll show a little bit more of that later on down the road. I think he finished that last year, but he's been working on the Predacon model. I will post in the community section some updated pictures once I get them from him. He gave me one last week, but I wanted a couple more. I want like 2 or 3 of them. So yeah. Let's see. Neil is actually working out. Most of you guys may remember Neil. Neil does the voice of Ratchet and Bulkhead. Neil is actually working on Grimlock's dinosaur mode. So hopefully he'll get that done at some point. Again, everybody's doing this voluntarily. I can't rush them. I can't tell them, hey, I want this done in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. It's whenever they can get around to it, right? Future assignments. All right. So, like I mentioned before, we had our meeting. Ben and I are going to be working on making corrections. As a matter of fact, I think Ben already started. He was like, "I'm ready to get this started now." So I think after our meeting, I uploaded the files and he's already plugging away. So the three main areas that we're going to concentrate on are obviously animation, the fluidity of the characters, walk cycles, the timing, etc. We're also going to be changing some camera angles. We thought some things looked rough. There could be some changes of angles just to make it more dynamic. We also are going to be changing, the cut of the camera. Some of it cuts way too quick, so we're also looking at that. We did notice some audio opportunities, so we're going to be fixing that, upgrading that, enhancing it, whatever words you want to use there. And then the visual effects also, we've mentioned that before, how we're going to go back, we're going to add some things, change some things, and update some things. So those are the three areas that we're going to be working on. I'm hoping that we can get all of this done before June 24th. If we come close to June and we're not there yet, then obviously we need to push it back. But I hope you guys can appreciate all the extra detail that's going into giving you a final product, right? Once Skylinks is done, I actually designed Twin Strike last year. I did his character sheet, and I used Skylinks as the base for that character, right? I figure Shockwave reuses CNA. So why wouldn't one of the characters look like a previous character? Again, he's not exactly the same, but you could see the body type is pretty similar, right? Minus the changes of detail, right? So I can use, once I'm done with Skylinks, I can use his body as a base and tweak it for Twin Strike, right? Once that's done, once he's done, I think we'll do the Predaking Dragon and see if we can get that going. So pretty cool stuff. Hopefully we can get that done quickly. I don't think those two will be done next month. Depending on how quickly I can move on Skylinks, then I'll head on over to Twin Strike. Once I finish Twin Strike, then I'll head on over to Predaking. So that'll be the sequence, right? All right, let's get into our special topics. So we actually had, so there was this guy named Leonard, and he had reached out to me last year and asked if he could put up a Discord. Guys, I've already mentioned that my social media platform or my social media footprint is extremely small. I just got so much going on, I can't keep up with it. I can barely keep up with my own stuff, right? So, but he asked if he could do it, and he was the first one who asked, and I said fine. And so he's been running our Discord server. Now, unfortunately, due to the drama that took place in January, he bought into the deception. He bought into the drama, and he took it down because remember, all of this happened so quickly that there's people that it just took people off guard. I mean, this project's been going for so long, right? And so anyhow, so after he did his own research, he was able to use his head and not his emotions. He was able to determine, it's like, wow, I can't believe I got duped into this. He wrote me an email, apologized, and so on and so forth. I told him there's no need to apologize. It's not a big deal. But he went up and put the server back up, so that's up and running. But you can hear from him directly here as he's going to talk about the server and what goes on in it, right?
Hello there. My name is Leonard. You may know me as Unknown Peugeot or Russian Jazz. I'm here to talk about some information regarding the Discord server for Prime Animations, as I am the owner of the old and new Prime Animation server. I've got a few things to talk about, but it's not that much. I think they are critical things to know if you are interested in the Discord server. For those who don't know, I have converted the old Prime Animation server into a community server for myself. This happened because of the recent drama. I have already apologized to Carlos through Gmail, and he has accepted my apology. Hope you can do the same. Second thing, the new server will actually have more to do with Prime Animations than the first one. I'm saying this because the first one was at its core already a community server to Transformers, not the projects by Carlos. The only things that are really tied to the projects by him and his team were the loose announcements that we would make in the news channel. And that's about it, really, I think. I don't remember completely clearly, but that should be around it, yeah? New server will actually have a reason for you fans to use it, like YouTube notifications through pings, additional information about the project, channels where you can talk about the projects, like for example a theory forum where you can post your theories on what's gonna happen next, and more stuff. And lastly, if you have any questions that I didn't answer in this short clip, because I didn't talk about a lot of stuff, or if you need me to re-explain something because of my bad English, or if the audio wasn't clear enough, then feel free to drop a DM on Discord. My name on Discord is Unknown Peugeot. Thank you for listening to me, and let's get back to your normal program with Carlos Barantes.
All right, and that was Leo telling us, giving us some details, information about the server, which is pretty cool. So if you guys are interested and that's your thing, ways of communicating, head on over to the Discord. Again, I will link the URL address into the description below. Next thing I want to talk about is a brand new art contest. I'd like to go ahead and put it out there, guys. If you guys can create a pretty cool piece of artwork, right? Whoever can do it, right? We'll have, I don't know if we'll do a polling. I don't know if we'll have judges. I don't know, but here are the details of it. Create a cool Transformers Prime Galvatron's Revenge. It's got to be specific to Galvatron's Revenge piece of artwork. And the winner of that contest will receive a Blu-ray copy from us as a prize, right? And so, and not only that, but you will also have your artwork displayed in our, extras section of that Blu-ray. So that'll be pretty cool, right? So again, you could do anything you want using our TFP Galvatron's Revenge characters. Keep it clean. I don't even, based on what I see on the internet, it shocks me. Keep it clean. Again, this is for children. So if there's anything that's lewd or inappropriate, it will get disqualified automatically. This is strictly Transformers Prime age appropriate artwork. Thank you. So yeah, use our characters and do something cool with it. You can use anything you want. It doesn't have to be like the Destructicons or the Combaticons. You could use, obviously, anybody that's in the Transformers Prime Galvatron's Revenge film. You can use that. We'll have 3 winners. We'll announce 3 winners. So it'll be a first place, second place, third place. All 3 of you guys will have your artwork displayed in the, like I said, in the extras section of our Blu-ray. But our top winner will get the Blu-ray as a prize, right? So that's that. Cool. This month, what I like to do is, I think I mentioned it before. I came across an article that, it puts all of the Transformer shows and it ranks them, right, from like number 1 to number 13. So I'd like to cover that with you guys and get you guys' thoughts on what you guys think of the ranking. Again, it's somebody's opinion. I don't know what they used to formulate this ranking, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to go over and see what you guys think, if you guys agree or not, right? Mid-month interview, we'll be doing that with Nolan. Nolan, who's been with us from the very beginning, working on sound and audio and so on and so forth. So we'll be interviewing him. All right, huge announcement. All right, so if you guys are not, if you guys are standing up, I recommend you guys sit down. Okay, I got a huge announcement. Today's what? Today's April the 1st. Okay, so I'm announcing it today, April the 1st. So I've had some internal discussions with multiple people on this team for the past couple of weeks. Vicky back in January, Jason throughout the past couple of weeks, and some other members, and some of you fans have also expressed your desires, etc. Right? And what I think I'm going to do, I don't 100% agree with it. However, my mind has been convinced enough to do it. And this is what really caught me. This is what really got me to really just start thinking about it, praying about it. Vicky had mentioned how, there are kids that that want to see the rendered and just don't have the means to do it, right? And let's be real. I think many are experiencing difficult financial times. I know because I work in the finance section. That's my actual job. And numbers are numbers, and there's no politics behind our company's numbers, right? It's black and white. And so based on that, when she mentioned the kids and so on and so forth, it really got me. I was like, you know what? That's a really good point. And so sometimes you have to not think about yourself and think about others. So what we're going to do is, for the premiere, drum roll please, the premiere will be fully rendered. We are going to go ahead and put out the fully rendered Galvatron's Revenge on YouTube, premiere night. We will host something beforehand. We'll have some popcorn, we'll talk, we'll do a live stream, whatever the case may be, right? And then boom, we'll do the premiere fully rendered, so that way the entire world can see it. Even though the original proposal was for us to get all of the equipment that we needed and put it out there for everybody to see, we only came halfway through. So, but we still want to, we're still going to go ahead and follow through with that. Everybody that contributed is still going to get their Blu-ray, so they have that hard copy. And you know what? Maybe later down the road, we'll see if we can, add in some extra stuff for that Blu-ray to give you guys that have pitched in. I want to thank you guys the most, because I know that in some cases it wasn't easy. In some cases you guys went obviously above and beyond, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping us, supporting us, and getting the equipment that we need to make this better for everybody, right? And everybody who didn't contribute should also thank you. So I'm thanking you for them, on their behalf. I'm thanking you on the behalf of myself personally, my team, and as well as the people who were not able, for whatever reason, were not able to. You are directly responsible for the gift that they're going to get. So I want to thank you guys as well. And guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. That's it. That's all I have. Until next time, guys, thank you so much. Till all are one. Peace out. Take care. Goodbye.